Assalamu alaikum. This is Sommeih Flower for the Ray Path channel. It's the end of Ramadan. MashaAllah, it's gone so quickly. It's almost over. MashaAllah. We'll be sad to see it go because in a lot of ways it's the easiest month of the year for us to do our worship, our ibadah, to get close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because He makes it easy for us. After the first few days of fasting, things are much easier, mashallah, and we get into the routine, right? So it's hard to say goodbye to that routine, and it's sad. It's like, losing a dear friend. But the important thing is the lessons that we take from Ramadan. And every Ramadan in our lives is full of lessons. If we look for them, I'm sure you all have things that you have learned, and that goes for me too. One of the ways to know if your fast has been accepted by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is to see what you do after Ramadan. Do you just drop everything that all the good habits that you've developed, or do you try to continue with some of them? Like maybe, first of all, fasting the 6 days of Shawwal if you can. This is equivalent to fasting a whole year. If you fast the month of Ramadan and the 6 days of Shawwal, it's the equivalent of fasting for a whole year. So there's tremendous reward in that for those who can do it. And it just means continuing that routine of fasting. And then inshallah, throughout the year to try to fast maybe on Mondays and Thursdays, or just Monday, or just Thursday. Those days were the sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He fasted on Mondays and Thursdays for most of his life. So it's a good way for us to get a little bit of Ramadan back, if we do that. Another thing that I learned was that my prayer and the tasbih after the prayer are very energizing. We think, oh, I'm so tired, I can hardly pray. But if you think about the words you're saying when you pray, those words themselves give you energy. Subhanallah. Allahu Akbar. Allah is greater than anything. And when you say that, you are, connecting with His energy. MashaAllah. So, I developed the habit of doing some tasbih before I wake up in the morning, and I hope that I will be able to continue that. So kind of make yourself a mental list, or even a real list, of the things that you'd like to continue doing after Ramadan, and inshallah you will be able to continue with some of those good habits and bring the learning of Ramadan into the rest of the year. Okay, next video will just be to say Eid Mubarak. Assalamu alaikum.